Ba-ba-ba-ba! It's your boy, DJZ. And I want you to check out my man Cody over on YouTube at Rasslin Rage. Check his website out, r2youtube.com, and give them a follow, give them a subscribe, give them a like. Ba-ba-ba-ba!
Oh!
This is Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. Scream it out loud. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. Let's go down. This is Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. Scream it out loud. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade.
And now it's time for Rasslin Rage with your host, Cody Fleming.
Hey, everybody. Hello, and welcome to, what is this? Rasslin Rage? It's Rasslin Rage. That's right. I get confused sometimes. But you are here with me. I am 1/3 of the hosts of Rasslin Rage and Michigan Independent Weekly. Unfortunately, it is just me tonight, as Dan and his 1,700 kids, he has to chauffeur them around and then do their trick-or-treating, of course. And then, of course, Josh has his big engagement party tonight. He got engaged, or he asked the most right woman in Michigan to marry him, and she said yes, and they are celebrating that tonight. So congratulations to the both of them. If you didn't know, Josh is, in fact, engaged, right? So it is what it is. Now, even though I'm on my own, I still want to thank all the sponsors. First off, BCWA. That's right, BCWA, the official sponsor of Rasslin Rage and MIW. Please follow BCWA on their Facebook at GoBCWA. You can also check out their website, GoBCWA.com. This is where you will be able to purchase tickets in advance for Saturday, November 20th at the Copeland Center in Wyandotte. Yes, that VIP, you get in early, you get maybe a grab bag for the kids or something. You never know what you might get. Stickers, masks, what are them, sticks, wonder sticks, thunder sticks, whatever. You never know. But to you out there watching live right now, I want to say thank you. If you're not, I understand, because it is Halloween, right? It's Halloween. You're probably out there with your kiddos, or, whatever it is that you're doing on Halloween. So maybe you're watching the replay, so thank you to you. There's other ways to listen to Rasslin Rage and MIW. If you didn't know that, there's Podbean, or anywhere that you listen to your podcast. Just search for Rage or MIW, and you should be able to find them. There's a link down in the description for our Podbean. That's where you'll find all our audio content. But again, it's not the only place. You can follow us there on Podbean, or you can search Rasslin Rage, against RASSLIN RAGE, Rasslin Rage, and you will be sure to find us. Tonight on Rage, I have the results from UWE's Hardcore Halloween from Cadillac and GLWA's The Summoning from Coloma. I love saying Coloma. Coloma from Coloma. And maybe not maybe, but we do have a very, very, very small preview of upcoming events for next weekend. So when we come back.
It's time to talk about Michigan Independent Wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best thing. Breaking down the matches into each and every segment. Michigan Independent Wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best thing. Breaking down the matches into each and every segment.
And I'm back again, solo. So first up tonight, we have UWE's Hardcore Halloween. That's right. Took place Saturday, October 30th, as you can see right there on the wonderful flyer. at the Wex in Cadillac. That's right, Cadillac, Michigan. In the first match, we have the Masked Marauder defeating Crispy Bacon. And in the next matchup, it is Project Max defeating Bruiser Mass Index. And this was a 10-belt lash match, right? It says right somewhere right here, right there, right? Loser 10 lashes match. It says it right there. Oh, man. So Jamie Race took all 10 lashes. Ooh, ouch, man. Anyways, moving on. Nick Green defeats De La Sombra via pinfall. The IPA wins the pub crawl over Trog and Trevor Blanchard when Trevor puked into a roll-up pin after 8 shots. I wonder what shots of, right? Then the Michigan-made monster Mongo took on Mason Perks in a dog collar match. What is it with this dude in dog collar matches? My Lord. The referee ended this match and awarded the win to Mongo after Mongo hung Mason from the top rope. Did you hear that? He won because he hung the guy from the top rope with the dog collar. See, these things are dangerous, man. These are dangerous things we're doing here. But anyways, and in the main event, it was the team of Scott Spade and Kyle Blanchard taking on Revolution, the team of the current UWE champion Eric Freedom and Jimmy Blaze. They didn't have a lot of revolution in them this time because they were defeated by Spade and Blanchard. That's right. Scott Spade and Kyle Blanchard defeat Revolution of UWE champion Eric Freedom and Jimmy Blaze. That's not all. We're not done. No, we're not. Oh, no. After the match, the Michigan-made monster Mongo came out from backstage area and challenged Eric Freedom for his UWE championship. It will be the first time in 14 years trainer takes on student in a 1v1. Will Mongo add to his collections of accolades, or does Freedom remain the champ in UWE? Find out next month, or stay tuned right here on the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel and check it out for the results, or to find out when it happens, or go to UWE's Facebook, where you can find all the information for their upcoming events. And I believe you can find the link to their Facebook right down there. So next up, we have the results, or I guess not we, it's I, because I'm not joined by anybody tonight. It's just I. GLWA's The Summoning. Now, this wasn't your typical event, right? Not everybody, it wasn't like it was a scheduled full-on card. This was a Halloween party that had some wrestling involved, right? So, good stuff. It took place at the Top Notch Physiques, and this is in Coloma, Michigan. Coloma. I don't know, man. Anyways, so that was their Halloween party. First ever. Pretty cool stuff. I think I would like to go to a Halloween party that had wrestling. That'd be sweet. I think that'd be awesome, personally. Pretty cool stuff, if you ask me. But anyways, the summoning took place at Top Notch Physiques Gym, as we talked about, in Coloma. I've already said I love saying Coloma. So this was also on Saturday on October 30th. First up, we have Josh Morris. Josh Morris is there. Anyways, and he defeated Forever Young. We have D.W. Kelly pinning Moose Knuckle McGraw in a triple threat match that also featured War Inc.'s Shaman. Nick Baker showed up with Roberto Cruz and defeated Damon O'Shawn. After the match, Baker threw O'Shawn into a ladder. Cruz then hit O'Shawn with a chair. Baker didn't like that very much and put Shawn through a door with a Vader bomb. Ouch, right? Ouch. So, yikes. Safe to say these guys don't like each other. But anyways, the Cream Street Mafia said that the Den and Epic Love will suffer the same fate as O'Shawn next Sunday at GLWA's Final Destination in a doors, ladders, and chairs for the vacant GLW tag team titles. Wow. Talk about some violence, man. You got doors, ladders, chairs, tag teams. Shit's about to go down over there on the west side of the state, my ladies and gentlemen. So in a next match, we have one of my favorite people, well, my most favorite person from the swamp for sure, none other than Brutus Atwell, who took on and defeated Nate Cobain. We'll say Cobain, and I'm absolutely sure Brutus slammed Nate because he slams every man. Absolutely. And in the main event, it was a Trick or street fight, that's right, with Kyle Shaddix taking on one Jaden Michael Quick. And it was Quick coming out on top with the victory in this one. GLWA returns on Sunday, November 7th at the Top Notch Physiques for Final Destination. Ooh, boy. Now, Josh and Dan will be returning Tuesday, November 2nd at 6:30-ish. I say ish because that's XI time, right? And that's how we do things for MIW, also known as Michigan Independent Weekly. MIW is where we give you all the information for all the events taking place or indie wrestling events taking place here in the state of Michigan. That's where you will find out more information about tickets for GLWA and upcoming events from Pro Wrestling All-Stars of Detroit as they celebrate their 15 years. Also, City Championship Wrestling returns, along with, well, no, this one was postponed. Independence Pro Wrestling show in Jackson, Onslaught, that was supposed to go down, has now been postponed. So that one's not so much. But we will be talking about the other ones on Tuesday. With a bloody good time, Hayden says. Like it. So, see you guys on Tuesday for MIW at 6:30 right here on the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel. Also, don't forget about interviews. I just did an interview on Saturday with Davis and Sarai, the new IPW champion. Remember that. Go watch the interview and find out all about it. All right? The IPW champion with Davis and Sarai. All right? That's a good one. Check that out. And then also check out Wednesday's interview that I did with DBA. You know, I talked to him about a lot of different things. We talked about the history of XICW, where the Flaming Elbow came from. We talked about his recent feud with Tommy Vendetta. We talked about a lot of different things. And Proving Ground, status of Proving Ground and things like that. And, you know, he does talk a little bit about the recent issues going on with, not with the Standish location. He doesn't really get too in-depth on it, but, I mean, he does say that that's got to slow it down there. So, anyways, there's that. And, you know, I have to talk to somebody this week, too. I'm going to have to schedule somebody on the show and get to talk. I'm thinking I want to get a hold of Mongo and get Mongo on this week because he's got a pretty, you know, he just won the United States Championship over at XICW in Standish. He had a lot of choice words to say about the people in Standish, Michigan. Now he's challenging Eric Freedom at a date to be announced, soon, for his UWE championship. So a lot to talk about there with that young man. So we should get a hold of him for sure. Absolutely. So don't forget to scroll down in the description and follow Rasslin Rage and MIW on all our social media. Listen to us on Podbean or wherever you get your podcasts. Or you can follow us on Podbean too. It's like a little thing, I guess. Check it out. It's cool. But you can also listen on Amazon and Pandora and Spotify and iHeartRadio and Man, I mean, there's countless other places that you can listen to. Please smash the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Please have yourself a wonderful night and enjoy yourself some indie wrestling, and more specifically, Michigan indie wrestling. I am Cody, and I'm going to be out of here tonight. You guys have a wonderful time. I am out of here!
It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. Scream it out loud. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage.